This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
Can you fight the literal personification of death? Well, apparently we can. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Breath of Fire. In the last episode, we made our way, we got a ship, lost it, then found our way to the town of Prima, and Gobi is helping us continue on, but looks like this man's in danger. Well, we gotta help him out. Did Gobi send you? Please rid us of this ghost. Death is a ghost in this world? Talk about Final Destination. No one can save him. He's slipping away. Why, I think I can handle that. Give up. You're powerless against me. I don't think so. For final boss time, I was about to say final boss time. For Final Destination time against, let's check him out really quick. Against Morteo himself. Man, how many versions of death are we really going to fight in this world? I mean, when you fight him once, it's kind of neat. When you fight him a second time, that's a little strange. And then when you fight him a third time, well, then that's just silly. But okay, anyway, we want to transfer to a flame dragon because this guy is actually susceptible to fire, and this is actually one of the final. Now we could use flare with the bow, but the thing is, his weakness is not enough to warrant really doing that. So we're just gonna cast Fry on him, and then Karn, we're just gonna use the flame rapier, and then weirdly enough, this is the final, I think this is the final undead boss we fight in the whole game. So we're gonna take advantage of that by casting zombie on him. So yeah, we might as well get some use out of it. But anyway, Morteo is 1500 HP, 120 AP, 180 attack, 54 defense, 70 act, 160 wisdom, 3200 experience points, 3000 gold. He can drop a life too at 13% chance. He's fire, water, and light elemental zombie. So yeah, look, 120 damage. And I'm going to use a Marble 1 on him, even though I probably don't need to. I'm basically going to save my Marble 1s for boss fights where I can take advantage of elemental weakness. That way I'm not just wasting all my money on Marble 1s, you know. Oh, am I out of... Oh, okay. Whoops. Well, that's fine. Whatever. I forgot I didn't heal after this, but I mean, that'll be fine. Whatever. Ah, yeah. Ryu's too powerful. Oh, well, we still do decent damage, so. Woo! Alright, his second wind has 744 HP, so. Yeah, might as well use another Marble 1 just because he has a lot of HP in this form, so. Although we do a lot of damage with the zombies. Now you know it will be fine. Because Zombie 1 does a lot of damage, so. And really, he's not doing that much damage against me, so. Be gone! Be gone, devil! Like I said, one of the few times I'll be casting a zombie in the game, so I might as well take advantage of that. I mean, yeah, I'll make the battle last a little bit longer, but. Even in pissy boss mode, Morteo isn't much of a threat. I mean, yeah, I do have better armor, so, but still. Alright, Ryu gains level at 19, 9 HP, 4 AP, 3 strength, 5 vigor, 3 agility, 4 wisdom, 4 luck. And he dropped the life too? Nice. I'm losing! Oh, why is the translation of this game so funny? This can't be! Bye. Where am I? What happened? Alright, maybe I should do the dumber voice. Why are the dark dragons after you, Ox? I was running from them because I had to give you a message. I am one of the metalsmiths. Our trade's been handed down for years. The dragons, knowing that we are skilled, forced us to make a secret weapon. Actually, you know what? I'll change his voice. We tried to fight, but they captured our families. If I help him, I may be able to get my license back. Let's go. We have vowed to defeat Zog's forces. We'll help you. The world's greatest thief is on your side. Feel better? I feel a little better, I guess. Hold it. Why didn't you talk to me about this? Well done. The people trust you. Keep it up. Thank you. Let's go destroy the secret weapon of the Dog Dragons. Let's rock. Sorry, let's rock. And with that, we get Ox on the team. Alright, Ox. Yeah, Ox is a pretty powerful character overall, just in terms of pure strength. And his axe stat is at 0 because of all the equipment he wears. So yeah, he'll... If you want to guarantee someone to go last in battle, Ox is your man. So, unless you use his magic, which he's got Cure 3 and Heal, so at least he's got something. So, weird to give Ox that, but... Anyway, let's give him the Icy Shield and Horn Helmet. Now, normally, he can't equip shields because most of his weapons are two-handed, but there are a few Ox weapons that are one-handed. Now, let me go back up and talk to the... Are they still there? Why? We believe in you. Good luck. I've never seen ghosts, but I heard that they exist. I don't believe in ghosts. Alright, I need to head back to Gant for some stuff, so, really quick. So, I'll see you all in just a second. Actually, before we go to Gant, let me show something off really quick. When you get Ox in the team, he can punch trees. Ow! Also didn't expect to get in a battle there, but okay. Yeah, there's actually one of these, well not, it's random, but, well there's actually a type of tree that, there we go, I wanted to get one of these really quick. You got a coconut. I also wanted to show off this little, we have to come back here later, but I want to show some, oh, we got more gold guys here. Oh yeah, we get new music when Gobi and Ox joined the team. I just never showed it off before, so yeah, brand new music. All right, awesome. I love it. Yeah, we can beat these guys pretty easily now, so. Oh, nice. But yeah, I just wanted to show off this place because you get some there's some dialogue here. Collecting weapons is my hobby, but I've never seen a B-ring. A B-ring? Wait, didn't we see a B-ring back in the vault there? Or back in the crypt? Let's go check that out. Well, actually, here in a second, let's warp to Gant. There's some stuff I want to get there. Mainly for Ox here. And I missed a treasure when I was here before by accident. Whoops. Oh well. It's not a big deal. I mean, we had to come back here anyway. Alright, should be this town right... Or not this town. This building right over here. Yeah, I forgot there was a chest in one of the... in the drawer here. We get a luck potion. Use that on... Oh yeah, we got the agility potion last episode. Go and use that on Ryu. And the luck potion on Ryu. Oh, and the coconut, we're going to need that as an item later. So, you will be able to get at a later point. But I wanted to get it now. Oh, also, when Gobi joins the team, your inventory increases. I assume because he's a merchant. So, that's the only reason I can think of. So, also, there's some weapons we can buy at the shop. Now, at this point, basically buying equipment for Bo and Gobi is basically pointless. So, but, so if you don't want to buy it if you really want to buy stuff from him, you can buy the, well, I want to buy a metal armor. I meant to buy the metal armor for, Ox there. But yeah, you could buy, some other equipment as well. But really the reason I want to go here is for the spine hammer. It's a little expensive, but, it's a one-handed hammer, so I want to be able to equip Ox with a shield, at least for a while, so we're going to trade in his club, yeah, for quite a bit of a difference in damage, so yeah, we're out of money. What I had to do is I had to sell those M drops I had off screen. Now I'll give him a little bit more, and we're just going to sell the rest of the stuff, but I'll sell that here in a second. But yeah, if you wanted to buy some upgrades for Gobi and Bo, you can. But at this point, they are going to be basically sitting in the back lines for a very specific reason. And for people who play this game, they know what I'm talking about. So, the reason we went to Gant is, remember that path back here? And there was a man covered by rocks? Well, we can take care of these rocks. Booyah! 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 Didn't need to get all 3 rocks. My OCD forced me to. My kingdom was destroyed. I'm one of the few who knows this spell. What spell is that? Oh, you're not going to teach it to me. Well, he'll teach it to very one specific individual, Karn. Who are you, Karn? Let me teach you this spell. What the? He just... Ah! What the heck, man? Wait, what did we learn? As I expected, you learned the spell. You are a member of my family line, Karn. This spell is now yours. We learned the power of... simulation! Oh. Or I call it fusion. Ha! Why? Because the spell we learned is Shin, one of the more powerful spells in the game form. There's one other that's better, but this one's really useful because what it does is it simulates you into a final form. It turns Karn and Bo and Gobi together. So now we'll never have to need him again. And they turn him into a much stronger form. Yeah, he gets a lot more HP. His stats don't change too much, but it's really, he gets a base damage increase as well as HP. But the thing is, because of the HP stat increase, he also takes more damage as well. But it's more than enough for what we need. And he becomes a new form. Look at that. Some weird wolf, human, fish hybrid thingy. Ugh. But anyway. Okay. So now we'll basically be using Karn for fusion for the rest of the game. So yeah, no reason to use... Yeah, unfortunately they couldn't make the other party members more useful. They just had to create a spell to make them useful. So, I mean, Bo was useful, but the fact is, Bo never learns any more spells. And Gobi's basically worthless. At least Ox has a strength. Okay, so now we want to go grab some stuff before we head on to the next plot. So let's head back on to... let's head to... Yeah, let's head on to Oria first. Because there's that cave back there. The light and dark cave, or on the way to Bleak. I guess it's technically the Bleak cave. So. Alright, let me go and use a marble 3. I'll show this one off just because it doesn't take long to go through this place. Just to remind you where it is. If it took a while to get through this part of the cave, I would show it off, but... Yeah, we'll have to go back through here, but because we unlocked the door... Oh, and with the fusion with Shin, I guess I'll just call it the Shin fusion, or Shin at this point, change his name. He can use a bow like Karn, he can use a bow like Bo. He can also move through forest like Bo. He can also unlock doors like Karn. So now we don't have to mess with all that. So, all right, we want to go to that door over here. Yeah, remember the yeah, evil forces get spread to the wind. But yeah, he can smash through walls now. So, booyah! So here we get an agility potion and a lock potion. Let's go and use those on Ryu. I mean, you could use it on other characters. It's just Ryu's going to be your more consummate character throughout the whole game because he's the main character. So, and I tend to prefer using stuff like that on main characters. Okay, now let's head back to, well, we'll show it off here in a second. Alright, I want to head back to Romario, so let's do that really quick. Because remember there was that smashed wall in the Aqua Tower that we didn't get? But luckily it's just like right at the entrance, so I can show that off for those who might have forgotten about. Oh yeah, I need to switch Karn and you together. Oh yeah, and obviously, let me go back to that really quick. Put Ox in the back. Because the armor we got for Ryu, there's really no reason to not put him in the front for taking damage at this point. Because, yeah, basically Ryu's a tank at this point. So, yeah, see, we can go straight through the forest. Aw, man. Well, I need to use one again anyway for, well, I'll wait till we actually get inside the place. Yeah, make sure you have the tablet. Actually, we'll have to come back here one more time, but that'll be a while. Now we just have to wait for the silly tower to come by. Alright, yeah, it's right. Oh yeah, I need to switch back to Ox again. 3. Oh yeah, the damage that Shin does more than makes up for the fact that we lose out on casting spells with bow, so don't worry about that. Alright, well anyway. Booyah! Alright, here we get 3,000 gold. A life spell, or life potion, life 2. And we get a silver bracelet. What that does, if you equip it on a character, it reduces, from what I understand, it reduces your encounter rate by half. I don't need it, but, you know, if you're with marble 3s or whatever, because it only costs 10 gold. But still, if you're aware of that, you know, I'll let you know. Alright, the next thing we have to do is we have to go back to the crypt, because we need to get that B ring. We could wait to get it a little bit later, but might as well get it now while we're aware of it. So let's go back to our rad. Oh, and yeah, we can't warp to Prima, so you have to warp to Gant if you're going to be doing that. So it goes a little out of our way, but yeah. Right, let's go and rest here. Why not? It's free. That and Bleak's place is free at this point, so. Alright. And I'll show you go into the actual crypt. I won't actually show you going inside because that one's a little bit longer of a dungeon. So I'm going to cut that one out. Cut that part out, so. Yeah, use the fife again. Alright, I'm going to meet you at the boss level of this place. That's where the B ring is. So. Alright, we're on the floor where the boss is. So, this is where the B ring would be. Now, like I said, you need this a little bit later, but we're good now. So, anyway, let's punch this thing. Punch it! Anyway, take the B ring. What does that mean, anyway? Maybe broken ring? Or, oh, yeah, it's a broken ring because we can't equip it. Why not? Let's take a look at that thing. This item is quite rare, but it's broken. How do we fix it? That's a toughie, so we'll have to figure that out later. But anyway, I'm going to warp to Gant and then head on to Prima, because that'll take us to our next. Well, I still have to walk out of here, so. But anyway, I need to go to Prima, and we'll head on to the next actual section of this game. So I'll see you in a second. All right, we're back from Prima. So what we want to do is we want to head over here to our next destination. So, all right, we want to go down this way. Now we got some new enemies here. We got ourselves metal scorpions, or I guess they're technically imp-scorps. Why can't they just type in scorpion? They have enough room, but all right, whatever. All right, metal scorps. They have 65 HP, 0 AP. Let's see. Yeah, let's just. Yeah, we can attack now and just use Nina for the flame rapier. So, 54 attack, 200 defense, 80 axe, 70 wisdom, 640 experience points, 240 gold. They can drop Cure at a 78 chance and an Acorn at a 1 to 8 chance. They have 6.6 chance of dropping that. And they have Crush, and they're Crush resistant, which means they take a lot more damage from weapons like Ox. So, but unfortunately, Ox always goes last. But there are strategies you can manipulate that'll do more damage. But yeah, so nothing too bad. Alright, just keep exploring down here, and we'll find this little thing here. Yeah, remember they said something about west of the village? There's something there? Well, there's something here. So, yeah, there's it's like a checkpoint or something like that, but we can't open that, even with Karn. So, we have to go down here. Ooh. Must make things symmetrical. There we go. But anyway, there's a chest in here, so let's get that with Ox. Or get some chests. By the way, there's archers and spearmen, which we fought in the last episode here, so that's why I'm not showing them. But anyway, we get the giant hammer and an echo hat. Giant hammer is a two-handed weapon, so we will not be equipping it, but you can if you need to. Now, if you want to, you can avoid all these enemies here and just punch the wall, but I'm going to fight them anyway. And we also get an herb here. The escaped prisoners had returned, and he's brought help! For boss battle against Lancer X. What are you, from like Kamen Rider or something like that? I mean, why would you call yourself Lancer X? I wonder if that's just a weird translation issue. It's just kind of funny that you just add X at the end like you're extreme! Something like that anyway, so. We don't really need to transform, so we'll just show him off. But anyway, he's got 300 HP, 0 AP, 100 attack, 90 defense, 70 act, 30 wisdom, 500 experience points, 340 gold. He can drop a life at 7 to 8 chance, cure at 7 to 8 chance, and a life at 1 to 8 chance. I mean, I guess I could have transformed to make this a little bit faster, but he has a 6.6% chance to do that, and he's Dark Elemental. And there he goes. And that's pretty much all that we'll fight down here, so I'm just doing it for the money and experience. If you don't want to, you can punch through those walls and avoid them altogether, but I would gain a level after fighting the guys. 8 HP, 5 AP, 2 strength, 3 vigor, 5 agility, 4 wisdom, and 3 luck. Yeah, I said it's just more spearmen and archers we fought before. Same with this guy. These keep prisoners of return. He's brought help. They can't handle my awesome power for an herb. Great. Oh well, anyway. That's fine, I don't mind fighting them. But I do want to destroy these walls, because they're bugging me. Yeah, I guess I could have left that in because of how easy it is, but yeah. But yeah, with the power of Shin, there was no reason for... Yeah, let's take this life. There's no reason for me to get, like, the Thunder... There's no reason to get the Thunder Rapier to have another spell you could utilize, so that's why I'm not a... Oh, we got a new enemy here. Never mind, I just gotta cut this out. The Sorcerer. Sorcerer Supreme? Nope. This guy does not have the Eye of Agamotto, so... Which is lucky for us. So... But anyway... Yeah, this guy's easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He's got 200 HP, infinite AP, 40 attack, 30 defense, 50 act, 170 wisdom, 600 experience points, 200 gold. They can drop a life 2 at a 7 to 8 chance, and imp drop at a 1 to 8 chance, and they got 6.6% chance of dropping it. And they're fire, water, and light elemental. He can cast the lightning ability, like spark ability, which is T-bolt, fry, and the quake ability, or magnitude, or whatever. You could use zombie on him, but since he's so easy at this point, there's really no reason to. So anyway, I'll fight one more guy here for a metal shield, but we already have one. So hey, dude, escape prisoner return. He's brought help. Yeah, nothing too difficult. So although I could have been using Marble 3s in here, I guess, just because of all the random soldiers that we don't need to fight. Yeah, it'll give me some money since I've run almost basically out. There's nothing down that way, so don't worry about that one. Yeah, these guys are nothing buggers. Well, it doesn't help that we have a really powerful armor in what we got here. You come back, huh? You've got guts! But that's not enough. I have enough. Do you have enough guts, viewers? Guts! For boss battle against the Toad himself, so. Alright. So, nothing... Yeah, what's with... Like, you think they'd have some more creative names, but, you know, the Toad, different from that frog we fought a while back, so, but, alright, anyway. Yeah, we want to transform to Thunder Dragon. I'm not going to use marbles on him because we don't really have a way to use elemental weakness against them, so. And they do cost 1,000 gold, so. But anyway, it has 2,300 gold, 200 AP, 330 attack, 100 defense, 80 act, 170 wisdom, 6,000 gold, 6,000 experience points, and 1,500 gold. And really, we just doing what we're normally doing. So, obviously, make sure to heal if anyone takes any nasty damage. But we're good so far. You can drop a life 2 at a 7 to 8 chance, a cold stone at 1 to 8 chance. He's got 3.5% chance of doing that. He is Dark Elemental, and he can use either physical attack with his tongue or use the spit ability. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I was like, what am I doing? I don't want to revert. That would heal him, but I'm not going to do that. His probability of using a spit attack is 25% on the first turn, 50% second turn, 100% the third turn, and 50% the fourth turn, and then it resets back to the same percentages every time. So yeah, he's not doing enough damage to me to warrant really healing that badly. Okay, maybe we need to heal Ryu. He's getting to pissy boss mode, which means the weaker he gets, the more his stats increase. So we'll go and heal Ryu. And luckily he's going to be gone after the whole time. Yeah, really not much more. I mean, bosses will get tougher to an extent, but yeah, not really much to write home about. I mean, yeah, we got all that powerful equipment, but still. He's almost out. And his other form isn't really that bad. His second wind. Toad became crying. Boo-hoo. Second wind is 429 HP. Ow. Okay, we'll have to heal after that. Yeah, Ryu, well, I mean, Ryu is the tank, see? Like, even with all his armor, he can still take quite a bit of damage, so. But we can heal him just because, you know, healing takes priority. And there he goes. Down he goes. 6, yeah. I can't go on! Well, thanks for yelling your death cry, I guess. What the? Why is Gobi and Bo here? Yeah, unfortunately, after certain story events, they'll unfuse, unfortunately. Ox, you're alive! I wouldn't immediately here without their help. It's too bad you didn't get here earlier, Ryu. The dragons have taken the weapon and prisoners to Nabal in the north. Ox's wife is among the prisoners. Nabal is well known for its security. His wife is taken. Uh-oh. Nabal has very tight security. It'll be difficult to get in. There's an old man near Gant who is in the dragon's army. Perhaps he could give us some advice. Yeah, we already talked to him, by the way. Let's go north to Nabal, Ryu. Okay. We'll go back to Gant and fortify while you check out Nabal. I think they all say the same thing. Yep. Okay, well anyway, we've already talked to him, and yeah, every time the story situations happen, we have to refuse with Karn, but it doesn't cost that much to do that. The only reason you'd want to unfuse is because of the whole to like heal yourself. If you take a lot of damage, you can revert and it'll heal you back to normal, but we don't have to worry about that. Oh, we gained a level from that battle. Yeah, Gobi reaches level 16. It's 6 HP, 3 AP, 3 strength, 4 vigor, 3 wisdom, 4 luck. And yeah, you get experience for your other characters while in fusion, so that's nice. Alright, let's see what this whole situation's about. Oh, we can actually walk through these trees here. Oh, strange birds. Ugh. Definitely not the chocobo I remember. What the? Who's this guy? The castles ahead is too dangerous to duck. Get some help. Okay, who? Well, they did say about that old man, so. Yeah, we can't interact with these birds. Alright. Well, let's head back to Gant, because we want to get something from there, so let's head back. Because we actually already got that and we needed, which is the B rank. So let's head back to Gant and talk to the Elder. Now, for whatever reason, you can't restore the B rank till this point. I guess story reasons, because it hasn't unlocked or whatever. So we can't, like, restore it or whatever. But, yeah, now that everyone's been saved, everyone's back in town. Good luck from all of us, Ox. I think they all say the same thing, but now that we rescued all the men from that place, they're all here, so. Well, not all of them. I mean, we still have those other prisoners. I don't know why I walked in there. But anyway, let's go talk to the Elder really quick. You have a B rank. They're very rare. I can fix it for you while you rest. It was a pleasure to work on such a fine piece. It's completely fixed. And the B rank becomes the, I guess, boomerang? I don't know. But anyway, we can now equip it, so it does a little bit more damage. Yeah, quite a bit more damage, actually, so yeah. We'll leave that on Ryu. No reason to use a sword, even in battle, because we'll always use his dragon form for boss fights, so there's really no reason to equip swords to Ryu anymore, so it saves us on cold hard cash. Alright, let's head back over to... I need to buy some more Marble 3s. I'll have to go back to Windy at some point and do that. Yeah, well, unfortunately we had to walk all the way back to the old man there on the side. Well, I said you don't have to talk to him before. I just wanted to show that he mentions the B rank, and that's why you're supposed to go to the crypt. I just wanted to skip a step of doing that. Or, you know, talk to him whenever you could, so. There are certain trees you can punch to guarantee drops. There's trees around that'll have like little fruits or whatever, and you can punch those for a higher chance of getting fruits. But anyway, if we go back to the old man here with the B rank. You have a B rank? It's true, this is the real B rank. It's perfect. But you can't just rely on your weapons. You have to use your head too. What are you doing? A grimfowl is a tame bird until you steal its eggs. Then it goes berserk. You can use it as a weapon. Oh, okay. Was that the creature we saw there? The egg strategy works. Just use your head and an egg. Okay, I guess I could do that. Huh. Wait a minute, Marble 3 wears out. So yeah, we need to head back to Prima. So let me go and do that. Oh yeah, I could show you. I guess it's that's not that much of a walk. But yeah, we need to go back to actually, maybe I'll just I've shown you that before, so yeah, let's go back to the area where the prison camp. So I'll see you in a second. Oh, we gained a level from one of the battles while heading back. Level 20 for bow, gains 10 HP, 2 AP, 3 strength, 4 vigor, 2 agility, 1 wisdom, and 1 luck. Now we're back here on the overworld here, so next to the forest. So, said something about stealing out eggs from these brimfowls. Ugh. User faces only a mother could love. Well, there it is, and the man disappeared. Anyway, let's steal the egg. Caw! Uh-oh. Oh dear. Ah! For boss battle against the Grimfowl himself. Or, I guess, well, anyway. We want to change to a Flame Dragon, because it's, or sorry, Snow Dragon, one of the few times in the game, one of the few enemies in the game this week to ice. So, let's go and attack him. Grimfowls have 2,000 HP, 100 AP, 170 attack, 50 defense, 80 act, 140 wisdom, 4,200 experience points, 4,800 gold. They can drop life at a 7-8 chance and an apple at a 1-8 chance, and they have a 13% chance to drop those. And then I'll go and use the marble ones because they're actually weak to snow. He is Ice Elemental, or Ice Weak. He has a probability of using his special attack, which is Flame Spell, 25% chance on the first turn, and then 37.5% chance on the second turn. And then on when he goes into Pissy Boss mode, it's 100% chance to use a Flame, so no reason to use a... He's almost done, so no reason to use that, so... Alright, second form. Grimfowl got mad. Anyways, secondary wind is 750 HP. Alright, we'll go and use another marble one. Probably don't need to heal. Uh-oh. Oh dear. I forgot, yeah, his burnout does like a ton of damage. I almost forgot about that. Woo, we got close actually. Alright, we don't need to do that again, but whoops. A little close there. Help! Actually, I probably don't even need to cure 3, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Woo! Weirdly enough, he'd actually take more damage, but because I got the flame shield, it reduces the damage by 25% to fire attack. So, anyway, yeah, we gained a level. Nita gains 19, 7 HP, 8 AP, 2 strength, 3 vigor, 3 agility, 4 wisdom, and 3 luck. And we learned the idle spell. Alright, now that we've got the bird here, let's take the egg. And now what we need to do is they're going to chase after us, so we want to go really slowly. So we want to make sure that at least one of these birds is following us. So, yeah, don't rush it. So we just need to make sure it's right behind us before we leave this place. You don't have to grab all of them, just one of them. Alright, then we need to head over to the town over here. Oh, no. No, get back here. I didn't think I was going that slow. Or I didn't think I was going out of it. Anyway, ox threw the egg into the castle. Haha. Now they're getting attacked by birds. Otherwise, they'd be so guarded we wouldn't be able to get out of here. But are we going to be able to save the women and children? Think about the women and children. Find out next time in the next episode of Breath of Fire. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.